Hi, my name is Ed. I'm from Burton Waters Boat Sales in Lincoln. Welcome to another video. Today we're doing this Nimbus 3003. Eagle-eyed viewers may have seen this boat online already. Slight differences, we've now launched the boat, so if you've seen it online, you've seen the pictures of it being on our hard standing. We've launched the boat, put her in the water. We thought we'd do some new photos and a video for you, just to give you a better look at what the boat's like. So follow me and we'll do a quick video tour. Okay, we'll start off in the main area of the boat, which is the cockpit. So you've got seating which extends all the way around. So you've got on the port side, seating which goes around and extends further over to starboard. To get access to your aft cabin, you've obviously got that gap there, but what you have got is a sliding door which comes across, and you've got cushions there as an infill space essentially. So when you're not using the aft cabin and don't want to get access to it, you can really use the full seating area of the boat. One of the great things about Nimbuses is just how practical they are. So you've got your galley set up here, just directly in front of the seating area. So you've got your gas oven, and underneath here, twin burner gas hob. And then opposite this side, you've covered your storage for things like your plates and things like that. And then underneath here, you've got the sink. It's not a galley down layout, so it's all up in this area here. And what that does is it leaves space for additional cabin space. So we'll come on to that a little bit later. Now, the main superstructure of the boat is mostly for this hardtop here, which again, it serves a very practical purpose. So you've got your fixed screens in place, you've got your windscreen, which can open, and then your side screens as well. What it does is it lessens your reliance on your need for canopies, really. So you've still got the big sunroof that opens, that locks in place, but it opens manually, no electric motors or anything like that to go wrong, you just push it back. And then towards the aft is where you've got your canopy section. So you've just got 3 pieces of canopy. We've taken her off and done new photos, so we've taken the sides and the back off. You can take the whole pram hood down if you want and have it completely open. This predominantly is how people are going to be using it, so you can leave this section up here, and you've still got a little bit of shade. On the stern, you might see you've got a sun pad area, which just gives you more seating really, and a place to chill and relax really. You can get access to the stern of the boat there. I'm moving forward and looking at the helm position a little bit in a minute. Directly under my feet here is where the engine sits. So you've got a central Volvo AD41B engine with 200 horsepower on a shaft. So what that means is it lessens your reliance on maintenance, things like that. If it was on an outdrive boat, you'd have to maintain the outdrive. This is just a single engine in the centre of the boat with a shaft, a rudder, and a propeller. There's not a lot to go wrong, not a lot to maintain. But because it's in the centre here, it frees up space in the cabins. So you've got an aft cabin on this one, and more of a central saloon down there, which again we'll look at a little bit later on. In front of the engine here, you've got there's a couple it gives access to your batteries. So down there is a battery charger. There's also an inverter there which powers a single socket. So these were both things that were fitted by the owner. The carpets incidentally were fitted in 2024, so they're still relatively new. Up at the helm position, you've got a nice seat here, single seat. If there's more than one of you, obviously you can have your co-pilot sat in the seat opposite you. And then same thing you sort of expect of any sort of boat really, in terms of your electronical bits. So it's not just capable of doing like river cruises. We're on a river here, so it's perfectly acceptable to plod up and down a river, but it gives you that sort of coastal range as well. You've got a VHF here, depth gauge, all your major dials and functions for your bits and pieces on the boat, such as trim tabs. And she's only got a Bowthruster. This is just a switch, doesn't do anything, so you've got a Bowthruster there, which is right next to the throttle. So like I said, we moved the boat this morning to do photos, and it's really manoeuvrable. The Bowthruster is quite powerful on this, so just to give you that extra bit of manoeuvrability, it's nice to have that along with the wheel. The wheel's nice and thick and sturdy. It's nice and light to turn. And some people would think that with it being a diesel engine, it'd be quite noisy and clanky, but it's actually really nice and smooth and quiet, which is what you want really. Right, let's go down and have a look at the interior accommodation down here. Okay, so you've got a couple of choices where you sort of sleep on the boat. So this is the bow section of the boat with the U-shaped sort of dinette here. You've got an infill cushion here, which drops, and you can create this into a berth if you wish. Also gives you direct access to the toilet, which is on the starboard side. So if you just open the door here, you've got your toilet, which has had electrical conversion. Just behind that is your holding tank. So if you're on inland waterways, or particularly on the Broads, if you want to take the boat down there, you need to have a holding tank. So that's got that. And then over to the port side, you've got a bracket here, so that can support a TV. If that's something you want to do. And then another small cabin over to the port side. So you can use it for, I don't know, if you want to have, if you've got kids, grandkids, like some place to chuck them, so just throw them in there. But you can also use it for storage. You can see the current owners used it for storing all the cushions. It's nice to have another additional space, really. Right, let's have a look at the aft cabin. So in this aft cabin, you have got some more sleeping arrangements. So you've got a big berth. Someone call it a double berth actually on the port side. Now where Fred's sitting now, and he'll do a bit of a cutaway, but you've got another seating area. So it's up to you really what you sort of class as your sort of permanent sleeping area really. You don't have to make anything up. If you want to sleep in this one, you don't have to make anything up. It's just a place to escape. Just have a bedding there permanently really. A lot of boats you have to make up the berth, but with this one it's slightly different. You can just have your bedding laid out all the time, and then when you're ready of an evening to go to sleep, it's a permanent place just for you to come down and go straight to sleep. Hope you enjoyed that quick video walkthrough we've done on this Nimbus 3003. As ever, she's available to view 7 days a week here in Lincoln, so be sure to inquire now. The link to the boat is in the description below, and we'll look forward to seeing you on another video soon.